Hi there, everybody. My name is Derek Jarrett. I'm a licensed therapist in the state of Maine. I just wanted to take a quick opportunity to introduce myself. This is the first video I created for this channel. I just want to tell you what I'm all about. My main goal for what I do as a therapist and my goal for this channel, right, is to help you express yourself more authentically, help you live a more genuine, authentic life, and help you realize that you're worth the effort. You're worth putting that time in to get yourself to the point where you're able to lead the life and live the life that you want for yourself. One of the first topics that I kind of wanted to talk about is self-compassion, right? I hear all the time, I want to be able to love myself, or I hear people telling friends or telling other people you need to love yourself. I don't say you need to love yourself. You can make that decision for yourself, but you don't need to love yourself, but you damn sure better be nice to yourself, right? So I'm going to take a few seconds to kind of talk about self-compassion, what it is, and how you can get it, why it might be beneficial to you. Self-compassion, like I said, isn't necessarily about loving every part of yourself, but it's just about accepting yourself, right? It's getting rid of these good or these bad and just accepting yourself for who you are. That can be a hard thing to do. This can be a long process, but you're doing the right thing by being here and checking it out. All right, so getting into it, how can we achieve self-acceptance, self-compassion? It all starts with what you're doing right now, building your awareness. The thing about this is, we get all these messages from other people, right? You're not a good cook. You're not good at sports. You're good at sports. You're a good artist. You can't draw. I can't draw. We get all these different messages, and kind of the way our brain works is it takes those, and eventually, we hear those voices. We hear the other people telling us these things, but eventually we end up almost hearing our own voice in our head telling us these things. And the more the repetition, right, we start to believe them. You would be surprised some of the things that you're probably believing and you're telling yourself, and you don't even realize it. So the first thing I want you to do is take some time to notice what things am I telling myself? What's that voice inside my head saying? After a while of doing that, you're gonna be able to see, okay, am I nice to myself? Man, that inner voice is really mean. Whatever it is, it's okay. It is like that right now. The way it is right now is not where it'll be in a week. It's not where it'll be in a month. And it's not where it'll be in a year. It's your life, right? So part of what we're doing is getting you to the point where you can make these changes yourself. So next, now that you're more aware of it, now it's time to start pushing back against it a little bit. After maybe a week or two of noticing all these things you're saying to yourself, you now have the power to make a choice. Do you want to keep saying those things to yourself? Or do you want to push back against them? If you want to push back against them, what I want you to do is, when you notice it, almost say out loud, I don't believe that, or no, that's mean. It might feel silly at first, but as you keep doing it, you're almost reminding your brain, you're catching your brain, you're making something that was almost subconscious that you're doing automatically, you're making that not automatic anymore. And when we can make it not automatic anymore, then that's when we can make some real changes in our life. The funny thing about this is, the more you start to do it, the more progress you see, the more you're gonna wanna do it, right? And you're gonna find it, you're gonna get to a point that you're gonna start feeling actually good about yourself. But we just gotta start from a place of acceptance, right? These parts those voices aren't good, they're not bad. They're just what you're telling yourself right now. And you have the choice to move on from that. At the end of the day, that's what I want you to take from this video. You have a choice in this stuff. When you notice it, you pay attention to it, and you get to choose if you believe it or not, instead of someone else telling you and telling you to believe it. So again, I said this in my last video, but I'll say it again. My name is Derek Jarrett. I'm the Maine therapist at New Perspectives Counseling Services in Maine. If you have any topics that relate to things like self-compassion, anything that is related to getting yourself to living a more authentic life and being able to express yourself, let me know. If you have a question, if you have a topic, you're not the only one that has that question or wants to know that. So if you go ahead and comment in the comment section down below, I'm going to do my best to try to make a video on that, because it's important to me to help. Also, if you want to keep track of the videos that keep coming, if you want to keep learning about it, go ahead and subscribe. It helps me out, it helps more people find this stuff. And at the end of the day, that's my goal for this, is just helping people. And when I see the comments that say, this really helped me, it shows me that people are getting something out of it. It's worth keeping doing. All right, so I will see you next time.